Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Coco Gauff just can't help but gush about boyfriend Jalen Sera's stunning look with a two-word reaction. After having a successful clay court swing, where Coco Gauff reached the finals in Madrid and Rome, before clinching the big title at Roland Garros, she couldn't find the same success on grass. She made early exits from both Berlin and Wimbledon. Following her first-round exit at Wimbledon, she admitted she was disappointed and struggling in the locker room. However, having said that, Gauff also claimed that she's not going to dwell on this too long because she wants to do well at the US Open. Maybe losing in the first round here isn't the worst thing in the world because I have time to reset. How will she reset things now? Perhaps a fashion therapy after a Wimbledon setback. Currently, Coco Gauff has taken some time off from tennis to recharge at home before the North American hardcourt swing kicks in. Amid all these, the tennis star was spotted turning heads at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta with her stunning look. She literally ditched the tennis whites and opted for a next-level cowgirl ensemble that had fans doing a double-take. She effortlessly captivated attention in a stylish brown suede romper that exuded a bit of nostalgia, reminiscent of a vintage Western runway. Why did she wear this type of dress in particular? Well, both Gauff and her boyfriend recently attended Beyoncé's Cowboy Carter tour. The tour celebrated Beyoncé's 2024 album Cowboy Carter, a bold project that reclaims the black origins of country music while wearing the elements of pop, soul, and rock. Just like Coco Gauff, even Sera matched the vibe of that event with a black t-shirt and beige-colored trousers. He captioned that post with, "Yeehaw, collision, 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 da." Seeing this post, Gauff gushed at her boyfriend's stunning look by dropping a comment, saying, "Bang bang!" exclamation mark. In her own IG stories, she shared more glimpses of her cowboy-styled look with the caption, "CC horseface, brown heart honeybee." Jalen Sera had commented on this post, saying, "Bang." Not only him, though, even her peer, Taylor Townsend, dropped a comment saying, "Issa bust-down cowgirl." Smiling face with heart eyes, fire brown heart. During the concert, Coco Gauff even got the chance to pose with Beyoncé's mom Tina Knowles. Reflecting on all these memorable moments from that trip, Gauff tweeted, "Beyoncé waved at me during her show last night, and I met the queen, Miss Tina Knowles. I cannot believe my life. I am so grateful for it. Thank you to the both of them for a moment I will never forget." In her IG stories, Coco Gauff revealed that she was literally shaking out of excitement after her meeting with Knowles, and her excitement levels notched up further when Beyoncé waved at her during the show. Coco Gauff has always been a big fan of Beyoncé. For example, during an interview at the 2023 US Open, she was asked which celebrity could potentially distract her during a match. Replying to that, she named Beyoncé without a bit of hesitation. She claimed that she'd get starstruck if Beyoncé ever manages to make a way out to attend her matches. Gauff is all set to return to competitive mode at the 2025 Canadian Open, which kick-starts from July 27th at the IGA Stadium in Montreal. So, with the hardcourt season approaching, this night of music and celebration with her boyfriend Jalen Sera perhaps provided exactly the kind of recharge she needed. Be it in her highs or in her lows, Sera has been her constant companion in these last few years. What does Gauff have to say about her ever-supportive boyfriend? Taking a look at Coco Gauff and Jalen Sera's love story. A love story beyond the tennis court. Coco Gauff and Jalen Sera's relationship first came to the limelight in 2023. But their connection goes way back to when Sera was a fourth grader in her mom's classroom. During an interview with Time in April 2024, Gauff revealed that her mom has always remembered Sera as a smart, nice kid. Later on, while talking about their relationships, Gauff claimed this as her first real relationship. Who is Jalen Sera, and what does he do, though? Well, other than being one of the biggest supporters for Coco Gauff, various reports suggest that he's an Atlanta-based musician who is often seen sharing videos of himself on his YouTube account, playing various songs on the guitar. Talking about being one of her strongest pillars of support, Gauff once spoke about how he helped her stay mentally grounded before the 2023 US Open final. The couple has mostly prioritized their privacy, despite showing their love and support for each other through these types of comments on their social media posts. However, months after cryptic IG hints, Coco Gauff recently hard-launched her boyfriend during a promotional video shoot for Bose. During that video shoot, Gauff was spotted listening to an audio clip from Sera in which he was seen calling her coolest person ever, and also admitting how proud he is of her and how much he loves her. Hearing this, Coco Gauff replied, "That's my boyfriend, and today's actually our 2-year anniversary. So that's very nice. Oh, he didn't tell me about that." Share your thoughts on these two lovebirds in the comment box. Coco Gauff may be known worldwide as a Grand Slam champion, a fierce competitor, and one of the most recognizable faces in modern tennis. But off the court, she's also just a young woman completely smitten by love. And when love glows as brightly as it did at the Athletes and Icons Gala in Los Angeles this past weekend, there's simply no hiding it. The night the cameras couldn't stop flashing. As the crimson carpet stretched beneath the lights of a sprawling downtown ballroom, celebrities poured in with dazzling flair. NBA stars, Olympic medalists, musicians, actors, all in their finest, were all outshone by one couple in particular, Coco Gauff and her boyfriend, Jalen Sera. Jalen, a former Stanford track standout turned style icon and budding sports entrepreneur, stunned everyone in a midnight blue velvet suit, tailored to precision, paired with a minimalist black turtleneck. His signature fade was crisp, his smile disarming. He looked every bit like a man who belonged, not just next to Coco, but in the spotlight himself. Coco, clad in a satin champagne-colored gown that shimmered with every step, could barely take her eyes off him. And when an interviewer caught her mid-glance and asked what she thought of Jalen's look, she blushed and simply said, without hesitation, "Too fine." That was it. 2 words. Enough to stop everyone in their tracks and light social media ablaze. The internet reacts. #TooFineTrends. Within minutes, Too Fine trended on X, formerly Twitter, Instagram Reels, and TikTok edits. The tennis world, long starved for glimpses into Coco's love life, was quick to embrace the candid, romantic moment. Fans reposted the clip with hearts and flame emojis. One video edit layered the phrase over slow-motion shots of Jalen, smiling as Coco looked at him with adoration. Even Jalen responded with a simple repost and the caption, "She makes velvet nervous." Smirking face #TooFine. The couple, who had kept their relationship low-key for the past year, were suddenly the talk of not just sports, but pop culture. Love match. How Coco and Jalen met. Their story didn't begin with paparazzi or DMs. It started on a quiet training day in Miami. Coco had been training during the off-season at a multi-sport facility. Jalen, working on a post-athletics internship with a brand consulting group, happened to be on site for a campaign pitch involving young black athletes in sport and fashion. According to sources and a few cryptic Instagram stories from Coco, the two locked eyes at the smoothie bar. Jalen offered her his place in line. She offered him a banana protein shake recommendation. Numbers were exchanged, and within weeks, the two were spotted biking along the shore together, dancing at a silent disco fundraiser, and once, adorably, arguing over who would win a sprint, a sprinter or a tennis player. Spoiler, Coco won that race. Barefoot. Coco opens up. "He gets me." In a rare interview with Teen Vogue earlier this year, Coco didn't mention Jalen by name, but spoke of someone who reminds me it's okay to slow down, smile, and not always be in performance mode. "He gets me," she said, smiling shyly. "He doesn't treat me like a tennis player, just like me." Friends of the couple say their bond is built on mutual understanding and calm strength. Jalen, used to the grind of elite athletics, respects Coco's drive while offering her emotional sanctuary. And Coco, always one for laughter, has found in Jalen a quiet kind of joy, a contrast to the loud chaos of the professional circuit. Jalen Sera, more than just a pretty face. Before he became Coco's most swoon-worthy supporter, Jalen had a name of his own in track and field circles. A 3-time All-American at Stanford, he broke school records in the 200 and anchored a nationally ranked relay team. But after graduation, he opted out of going pro, citing an ache to build something that lasts longer than medals. That something is a startup called FastFrame, a streetwear and performance wear brand focusing on ethical production and black athlete empowerment. The brand's tagline: "Move fast, stand tall. Coco inspires my hustle every day," he said in an interview with Hypebeast. She's proof that authenticity wins. Always. The gala glimpse heard around the world. Back at the gala, their chemistry was palpable. Jalen helped adjust Coco's dress as she posed. Coco, in turn, whispered something that made him laugh mid-photo. A slow dancing clip from the event's afterparty, where the couple swayed to a live jazz cover of SZA's Good Days, made it to fan pages by morning. And in the center of it all, that two-word caption echoing through the crowd, the cameras, and every heart watching. Too fine. Why it matters. A different kind of tennis romance. Tennis has long been marked by headlines of rivalries, comebacks, and legacy, but rarely has it celebrated love in real time, particularly a young, black woman at the peak of her career confidently adoring her partner without apology or pretense. Coco and Jalen aren't just a cute couple. They're redefining what black love looks like in elite spaces. Unbothered, unafraid, unapologetic. What's next for the power pair? While Coco prepares for the upcoming U.S. Open Series, Jalen is gearing up for the summer drop of Fast Frame's limited edition capsule collection. Rumor has it Coco's behind the color palette, a mix of gold, clay, and slate blue, reflecting both hardcore battles and soft, romantic nights. As for their public appearances, Coco says she doesn't want to overshare, but also won't hide someone who brings light. In other words, expect more blushing, more cheering from the stands, and maybe, just maybe, another two-word bombshell waiting to melt the internet all over again. Closing rally. Coco Gauff might rule the tennis court with fierce backhands and relentless sprints. But in the grand game of love, she's found her doubles partner, and isn't afraid to let the world know it. In a world hungry for authenticity, where young stars are often pressured to perform in all aspects of life, Coco's unscripted affection, her simple too fine, wasn't just about Jalen. It was about joy, black joy, young love, and the confidence to celebrate someone who celebrates you right back. So next time Coco steps onto the court, fans may see the same intensity, the same focus. But off court, don't be surprised if the girl with the racket is also the girl glowing with love. The kind that needs no headlines, no explanation, just two words. Too fine.